guess this is like a PSA of sorts. And with that being said, everybody should know immediately what the hell I'm talking about. The Tide Pod Epidemic. Oh, boy. Now, see, this started off...
Where did this come from?
This started off as a nice, innocent, funny meme where people were just putting Tide Pods... It started as people, like, having a Tide Pod. They're like, look at this awesome candy. Like, it just started off like that. Like, people saying, like, oh, look, this looks really edible. It looks delicious, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And then people started doing shit where they were, like, putting them on frozen pizzas and baking it and making a Tide Pod pizza. And then, like, just... They were, like, emptying the liquids into, like, Slurpees and sodas and, like, doing shit like that. And it was just a meme. Like, nobody actually ate or drank any of it. And now kids are just like, hey, that does look delicious. I want me some of that. And now kids are just, like, eating it. Which at first, when, like, I started seeing all these things where parents are like, stop eating the Tide Pods. And Tide was like, yeah, these aren't edible. Please stop eating them. It could lead to da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, is this just people thinking that people are eating these because they don't get the meme? Or are people really eating them? And I, at first, wavered on the 50% that it was the people just didn't understand. And unfortunately, I should have been on the other side of the fence because that's what's happening.
Yep. People done eating soap.
Yeah. To the extent where, and this actually made news, there was a gentleman who decided he was going to vape.
Yes.
Tide Pod liquid. If you have any common sense in your head, you know that that's a really horrible idea. Needless to say, he got very ill, and I think he had to go to the hospital, and then he was like, he made a release saying like, yeah, don't vape it, bro. It was just like,
no.
Are you fucking kidding me? But some of the memes I do love that came out of this was like Tide Pod Oreos.
Yes.
That was pretty funny. Tide Pod Hot Pockets.
Yep.
For some reason, just the picture of it being open and they're just looking like they're spilling out of like this cornucopia of a shitty like pastry of a Hot Pocket. Like that's pretty good. But I don't understand why anybody thinks they need to eat these. I mean, this whole thing seems as cancerous to me as Szechuan sauce. And I thought it couldn't get any worse than that.
This is worse because this could actually severely hurt people.
Yeah.
It could really cause damage.
Yeah. There are times when I'm just kind of like, is this really where we've gone? Like all the things that like I remember when I was a kid thinking about, man, the future. Mm-hmm. Like we're smart now coming up with the stuff that we have now. What can we possibly achieve in the future? And people are eating detergent.
Well, like growing up, we had these things called Mr. Yuck stickers that parents and other people, authorities, guardians, whatever, would put on like cleaners, household cleaners and stuff like that. So kids wouldn't look at the bottle and go, what is this delicious juice? You know, like,
yeah.
Because all cleaners look edible apparently. And, you know, it just, I feel like we need to bring them back. We need to bring Mr. Yuck stickers back.
Yeah.
I just imagine how many calls poison control has gotten in the past month because of this stupid shit.
I mean, they have to basically, like, I wonder if they just kind of, like, pulled the cord out of the wall. They're just like, you know what? Let Darwin's theory take care of it. Just pull the cord out of the wall.
Maybe they went with the YouTube route and just had a guy smoking cigarettes and a robot in a room, and they're the ones handling the calls.
Yeah. Fucking YouTube.
But I don't know. There's never been a time in my life where I was like, I want to eat or drink detergent. Never once.
No. I think the only thing to me growing up that looked like it was something that I could possibly eat was Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But even still, when I was that young, I had Play-Doh playing with it and be like, it doesn't smell bad. It looks like it should be edible. But you know what? I'm not gonna eat it because I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah. And don't say, oh, we're just doing it to be ironic. What's ironic about pretty much poisoning yourself?
What's ironic about continuously making a meme after even knowing kids are eating it and just not, like, for the sake of just not being an asshole, just stopping?
But just to give you an idea of how the internet is, I saw a video the other day of somebody trying to light their own fart and they shit on the floor by accident.
I mean,
that is the world we live in.
Yeah. I mean, the internet giveth and it taketh away.
the internet is literally somebody shitting on the floor.